The name of the game is Die If You Can. The irony of this game is that by dying, you lose the number of your lives, but you advance to the next level. And we have a narrator in this game who tries to both ridicule you
This is the first level. If you're struggling at this, just quit.
and confuse you with confusing hints written on the signs, or him directly saying it to you. The text on the sign was "Please don't die," so we die to advance to the next level. In this level, the text on the sign tells you not to mess with anything. So on the opposite, the player should try to mess with everything in the scene which he finds interesting. And those are the new statues which have been added to this level. By pushing the statues, the player will discover that they can be pushed, and the player can make those statues fall, and that opens a way so the player can jump from the platform and go to the next level. In the next level, there is a sign showing "Don't be a child," and the only childish element in this level is the slide. The player will try to go up to the ladder and slide, but you soon discover that it's not possible to go up to the ladder. Also, the statues from the previous level are also present here, but when you try to push them, they won't move. Now if you pay enough attention, you discover there is a text hidden behind the reddish statues. Now when you push those statues, you can read the text saying you need to hold shift to run faster and climb the ladder. So while holding shift, you can run towards the ladder and go up the ladder and slide your way to the next level. This level is called Prisoner of Your Thoughts, because you think you're stuck in the middle of fences here, and you try to escape the fences but you can't. But as the text says, you only think that you're a prisoner, because one of the fences can be easily pushed and you can jump to the next level. This level is actually the funniest level in the game. There's a sign saying "Don't rush" and a timer on it, and the player thinks he should get out in time. There's also a blinking fence which doesn't even move. In this level, we can do a challenging series of platformer jumps to reach to the top of the fences, but after a breathtaking try, you realize the last one is intentionally placed in a way that you can't reach it. After some struggles, you realize the timer on the board only starts counting down when you stand still, and when you move, it resets. So "Don't rush" was actually the right command for you. Now you wait for the countdown, and as it reaches 0, the blinking fence will fall, and you're free. As the text on the board says the same, this level is too obvious. There is a sliding door on the ground and a blinking button. When you step on the button, you have a short window of time to go through the hole on the ground, or it will be closed. So you have to run faster with holding shift to make it in time. The hint for this level is Invisible Prison. There is a blinking button from the previous level which also opens a sliding door on the ground in front of it, but in a lower floor. But when you jump on the elevator to go past the fences, you realize you could directly jump out of the boundaries. So most players will attempt to just do this, only to realize there are invisible glass walls around the levels, hence the name Invisible Prison. After confronting this bummer, you have to go your way back to the button using the ladder. And this time, try to jump in the middle of the fences and actually reach the sliding door on the ground, obviously in time to exit the level. The last level is different. In this level you think you're free to jump from the beginning, but when you try to fall, you realize the futuristic looking platform will spawn every time under your feet is empty, and technically you can fall yourself to death in this level, no matter how hard you try. But the sign on this level is at the end of the level, so you can use the spawn platforms to make your way there. After getting near the sign, now you can jump on the rolling ring around the sign, only to discovering it finally saying, "Okay, you can die now." You're free to jump in the big well in front of you, and after falling all the way down, the game is finally finished, telling you can finally uninstall this stupid game. Hurrah!